All right, what's up, everybody? This is Luke with Tailgating Challenge. I am here. We are with the Planters crew. This is the NutMobile.
Yes, I am Nut Sharon Aaron. I'm here to show you a little bit about this vehicle.
All right, so I know you guys at home probably have some questions, just like I do. So first off, why are there NutMobiles on the streets right now?
So the NutMobile is on the streets because it was first created back in 1935, right after the Great Depression, to bring some smile and joy on the streets. And we thought, what better way to do that now in such a weird time than to bring the NutMobile and put it on the road. So there's 3 NutMobiles traveling the country right now, bringing miles of smiles to citizens all across the U.S.
All right, so there have been NutMobiles. This is not the first one.
No, this is not the first one.
Okay.
The first one was 1935, and there have been different versions. There was a 2011 one that ran on sustainable materials, and this is the 2014 version.
All right, so was this born in 2014?
This vehicle was. The program, though, was born 8 years ago. The program that you know and see now with the Peanutters is what my title is. We came to be about 8 years ago.
Okay, so with that, like, what kind of horsepower is under the hood to haul this big old peanut around?
Yeah, so this is a V8 engine. We could show you a look under the hood.
Come on in here. Let's
quick.
pop the hood on this thing.
Yeah. So this is the NutMobile hood. The girl swings up. We got a Bose external speaker out here for our vents. And the engine actually sits in between the passenger and driver's seat. Alright. And then it is built on a 2013 box chassis. So basically like a UPS truck, they just took all of the outside off and put a giant fiberglass shell on top of it.
So, my next question, how many miles per gallon does this big old peanut get going down the road?
Oh, this is one of the most, basic questions we're asked. And to be honest, not very many. It is, we do some frequent gas station fill-ups, but we love the gas station visits. I mean, that's part of this job that we enjoy because we meet so many people. So we budget about 30 minutes every time we're at a gas station just because this attracts so much attention. But in terms of miles per gallon, it gets miles of smiles per gallon.
So I'm hearing under 10 miles per gallon. Is that fair to say?
Probably a fair estimate.
Very good. All right, so you guys travel the country, and I'm sure, just like you said, miles of smiles at the gas station.
Yep.
What's one of the most unique stories, like someone like you've been driving or someone said to you because of this giant NutMobile?
We actually met a Mr. Peanut super fan when we were in Spearfish, South Dakota. She's been collecting Mr. Peanut memorabilia for 27 years, and she has an entire room just devoted to, the famous legume. So that was really cool. We got to give her some swag to add to her collection.
So when you're trying to clean, like when your nut gets dirty, how do you clean that nut off?
So obviously we don't fit in a traditional car wash with being 11.5 feet tall, 8.5 feet wide. So we actually rely on fire stations a lot of the time. We will drive by, we will ask the firemen if they would let us borrow their equipment, and we often wash it ourselves, or sometimes they're so excited that they want to wash it. So they'll just give us a free wash. But we love our fire stations and our firemen. They're great. They help us out a lot.
We should probably take a look inside and see what the inside of a peanut looks like.
Yeah, definitely. Ty, the nut driving guy, will help you and give you a little tour.
Let's go. Easy for me, along with our beautiful stairs here. So if you'd like to follow me on in, check out the inside of the Planters NutMobile.
All right, so what's special in here? Aside from everything nuts.
Right, exactly, yes. There's nuts everywhere, but the most special thing that we like to point out in this entire vehicle is the beautiful timeline of our very own Mr. Peanut. Started all the way back in 1919, and then the current logo used is all the way down here at the end, the 2017 version. As some of you may have heard, Mr. Peanut passed away tragically during the Super Bowl last year, and this is what he looked like prior to his passing. They brought Baby Nut out of that, and now he is Peanut Jr., who has a fun sponsorship with Natural Light and the Natty Nuts.
Now I see a peanut up here on the dash.
Yes, so we have our beautiful peanut dashboard that makes it very visually appealing. Pretty much just looks like a regular, driving down the highway in a truck as far as like the gears and the dials and everything go. But the seats are beautifully colored in blue and yellow. The Planters' primary colors. Actually right here is the 2010 version of Mr. Peanut. He was actually voiced in a couple of commercials by Robert Downey Jr. and Bill Hader.
So people like to ask you, do you sleep in the Peanut?
No, we do not. We do not sleep in the Peanut. We stay at hotels across the country. We also do not go to the bathroom inside the Peanut because there's no bathroom back there either. It's just a closet, I promise you.
Now, if somebody sees the Peanut
Yep.
and you're at an event, what can they expect?
So you see us at an event near you. You can expect to get your fair share of peanuts or cashews. You can play a game of hook and toss as well to win some specialty nuts. Also get plenty of stickers and obviously incredible photo opportunities with something that you don't see very often.
Right now, let's go check out the back of the Peanut
Yep.
and finish this tour off.
Yeah.
Look up here, there's a hatch on top of here, and there is a lady on top of this out of the hatch.
Hello, my name is Peanut. Do you guys want to know a fun fact?
Yes.
Okay, so the ridges of the NutMobile are actually made out of pool noodles that are then fiberglassed and painted over. So we like to joke that our 13,000 pound or 3 million heavy peanut vehicle could float.
You think you're good?
No. No, I do not.
We don't want to test it either.
We don't want to try it out.
How many miles have you driven in this Peanut?
So far, I want to say we've driven about 2,000. Met up with the Wienermobile team, so that was a lot of fun as well.
What happened when a Wienermobile and a NutMobile get together?
A party. A party with a lot of jokes.
Yep.
For sure. But it's a lot of fun. I mean, people joke that there's a rivalry between the Wienermobile and the NutMobile, but that couldn't be further from the truth. We're all really good friends. We all train together, and they're all great people.
All right, so the last question I have for you on the top up there.
Yes.
If you were going to be a type of nut or legume, what would you be and why?
Cashews, because they're the perfect amount of salty, but everyone still likes them.
Boom. All right, guys, this is Luke with Tailgating Challenge, and we are here with the NutMobile. This was an awesome tour. The last thing we need to do is obviously see this thing take off and go down the street. Let's check it out.
Smile, wave.
Hi.
So if we pass any pedestrians or cars,
Please feel free.
you will see that we get a lot of love and attention in this thing.
Oh yes.
He also wants to know how fast it goes.
Yeah, what's the fastest you got this bad boy? Keep it real.
This nut can really bolt. We can get up to about
Stop.
70 miles an hour.
Does it have a governor on there where it cuts off?
No, it doesn't. But
It's
just
very
the
heavy.
sheer build of the vehicle governs kind of itself. You know?
Yeah.
We were in Montana and in South Dakota, and we saw 80-mile-an-hour speed limits, and we were like,
Wow.
wow,
Quite good there.
it must be nice to get up to 80
Yeah,
miles
yeah.
an hour.
Everywhere we tried to GPS to, it always took us a lot longer to get there because we couldn't actually make the
Yeah.
calculated speed limit.